People often think the body is just about the physical stuff. But what I've discovered in my work is that the body is not only the home for all of the emotions and the thoughts and the mind, but it's also part of it. The traumas that we have, even the belief systems, the stories, the way that we see the world, all of that actually shows up in our body in the way that we move through the world. One of the most common practices is body scanning. You just go through your body and kind of check in. So a lot of times these body scans and awareness of the body is more like a camera or a computer up in the mind that's looking down at the body, analyzing it. That only takes us so far. One of the most important things when we bring the body into therapy is feeling. And without feeling, you're only going to get like 10% of the data, 10% of the results, because that feeling is what holds all the information. That's what holds all of the things that we need in order to heal. And that's within us. For example, let's say I'm working with a client and I notice the energy is just very low. And I say, what are you feeling? I ask them to check in with themselves, to go inside, not go up into their head, right? Because if you go up here, you're actually dissociating from your body. You're up in your head. So that's one of the things I look for. Are they literally looking up out of their body? Or are they looking down into their body? And so when they do that, they go into their body and they listen, they look, and whatever's happening for them is informing them. So then let's say they're like, now that I take time to stop and look and feel this, I feel shame. Okay, great. What's that shame about? We can use whatever's coming up for the client in that moment rather than trying to rationalize it, rather than coming up with a strategy to say, oh, don't feel that shame, it's okay. Instead of doing that, we invite them to go into it. And that's into the body, into the shame in the body. And what happens is they start feeling it. And then we guide the client through what's that about. So rather than just scanning the body and looking at it and saying, oh, I find this and this, and then judging it and saying, oh, that's bad, I shouldn't feel that, and then suppressing that and compartmentalizing that even more, we say, no, stop. Actually feel it. Let's actually take a look at this and give this time and space and breath that you've spent decades of your life not doing.